A boy named Adam lived in a small village near a beautiful forest. He was hard-working and honest, but he had one big problem. He always compared himself to others. Whenever he saw his friend Eric, who always got the highest grades, he thought, "I wish I were as smart as him." Whenever he saw his rich neighbor John, he sighed, "I wish I had as much money as him." Even when he saw someone run fast, he thought, "I wish I could run like that." Because of this, Adam started feeling sad all the time. He lost interest in his studies and work. No matter how hard he tried, he felt like he could never be as good as others. One day, a wise sage came to the village. People said he had deep wisdom about life. Adam decided to ask for his help. "Sir, I work hard, but whenever I see someone better than me, I feel hopeless. I feel like I will never succeed. Please help me." The sage smiled and said, "Come to the oldest tree in the village tomorrow morning. You will find your answer there." Adam was confused but decided to trust him. The next morning, as the sun was rising, he went to the tree. The sage was already there. "Look around this forest," the sage said. "What do you see?" Adam looked around and said, "There are so many kinds of trees. Some are tall, some are short, some have fruits, some don't." The sage nodded. "Now imagine if the mango tree was upset because it wasn't as tall as the coconut tree. And what if the coconut tree was jealous because it couldn't grow sweet fruit like the mango tree? Would that make sense?" Adam thought for a moment and shook his head. "No, that would be silly. Every tree has its own purpose." The sage smiled. "Exactly. Now tell me, how does this forest look to you?" Adam looked around again and said, "It looks beautiful and balanced." The sage put a hand on his shoulder and said, "That's the truth of life. Just like trees, every person is different. The mango tree is made to give sweet fruit, and the coconut tree is made to grow tall. They are not meant to be the same, yet both are valuable." Adam still had some doubts, so the sage took him to a pond. There were fish swimming in the water, and above them a bird was flying in the sky. "Now tell me," the sage said, "if the fish started complaining that it couldn't fly like the bird, would that be fair?" Adam smiled. "No, the fish is meant to swim and the bird is meant to fly." The sage nodded. "Then why do you want to be like someone else? Your journey is yours alone. You have strengths that others don't." At that moment, something changed inside Adam. He finally understood that constantly comparing himself to others was only making him unhappy. From that day, he stopped focusing on what others had and started improving his own skills. Slowly, his confidence returned, and he began to see his own worth. Years later, with hard work and determination, Adam built a successful business. He became an inspiration to the entire village. Whenever someone asked for his secret to success, he would smile and say, "Never compare yourself to others. A fish will never fly, but if it embraces swimming, it can rule the ocean. The sun and the moon don't compete. They shine at their own time. Focus on your journey, recognize your strengths, and build your own path to success." Adam's wisdom helped many others, reminding them that true happiness comes from embracing who you are.